Hello, good day everyone. I am Lhorry Bahian and today I will give some information about historical foundation or the development of education in Muslim and Islamic kingdoms. Now, Islamic history, education was a point of pride and a field Muslims have always excelled in. Muslims built great libraries and learning centers. These learning centers were the Abbasid Library or the House of Wisdom, which can be found in Baghdad, the Library of Fatimid Caliphs in Cairo, and in Cordoba they have the Library of Spanish Umayyad Caliphs. Now they established the first primary schools for children and universities for continuing education. Now, from the very well-known prophet and Muslim, who was Prophet Muhammad, he once stated that seeking knowledge is mandatory for all Muslims. Now, if you are a Muslim, you are obliged to have the knowledge as a Muslim. Now, another one, they have Syrian physician named Al-Sayyari. On 12th century, he wrote extensively about the treatment of students, in which he noted that they should not be treated harshly, nor made to do busy work that doesn't benefit them at all. And the main object of Muslim education was attainment of worldly prosperity and social distinction. So the main aim of education is to understand the relation of man with God as revealed in Holy Quran. Now, according to Ibn Khaldun in his book named Mukaddimah, it should be known that instructing children in Quran is a symbol of Islam. So that is, you should instruct the children because it is a symbol as Islam. Then, at the very first educational institution of Islamic world were quite informal because their schools or their learning institutions were just simply attached in the mosques, just like this one. The four founders of the Muslim schools of law. One, Imam Abu Hanifa. Second one was Malik. Third, Shafi. And the fourth one was Ibn Hanibal. So they gained their immense knowledge by just simply sitting in gathering with scholars, usually in mosques. So they discuss and learn Islamic law. So that's why it is considered as quite informal. They're just simply attached in the mosques. Next is the sole aim of Muslim education became spread of Islam. So the rulers and beneficiaries established maktabs and madrasas, where the study of Holy Quran became prominent features. So these maktabs and madrasas were the learning centers of the primary to higher education. So we will discuss this one by one later on. So the three holiest sites in Islam was the Haram, which can be found in Makkah, and the third one was Mas, Masjid al-Nabawi, found in Medina, and Masjid al-Aqsa in Jerusalem. So, now the nature of elementary and higher education. This is the maktab and the madrasa. Now, way back 900s, maktab is a primary school where young students were educated. So, commonly maktabs were attached to a mosque. That's why it is informal. And then, the one who discussed or as a teacher or as an educator were the resident scholars and imams. So, they would hold classes for children. And the covered topics were the Arabic reading, writing, arithmetic, and Islamic laws. So, most of the local population was educated by such primary schools throughout their childhood. Now, next is the madrasa. So, it is the Arabic word for first school, so madrasa or higher education. So, Al-Azhar University in Cairo, Egypt, founded in 970, and Al-Karawan in Fez, Morocco, founded in 859. So, they are the first madrasa established in Islam. So later on, numerous madrasas were established. So they have 75 madrasas in Cairo and 51 in Damascus, 44 in Aleppo. So there were more Muslims in Spain at this time as well. So human Muslims. So these are the madrasas established at that time. So madrasas will be considered as the first modern university. Now, the implications of Islamic education, in which the education in maktabs and madrasa were free, and they have the tutorial system, and also they have a teacher who will teach in the lesson. Women also plays a vital role in education in Muslim, just like Aisha, the wife of Prophet Muhammad, she was a teacher at that time. And also women played major role in supporters in education, just like Fatima Ferry, he was a wealthy merchant, established the first madrasa, and Zubaida, they have the many constructions project in mosques Hurrim Sultan, the wife of Ottoman Sultan, and they have the charitable hospitals, baths, and soaps, and so on. And built mostly during that time, it was built by women, the mosques, and many constructions. So dualism system in education of in Islam, they have the religious education and the modern. This modernization system is the secular, where they study the mathematics, science, geography, chemistry, and known as the modern education. So that's all. And once again, this is Lhorry Bahian. Thank you for watching and listening. God bless us all.